All right, what do we have here? We do have 4 flyers. That's a decently good start. Let's just try to lean a little bit into that. Maybe have the Spearow in front. It's more of a frontliner than the Hoppip. Hoppip and Zubat are both backliners since they have range and they are a little bit more squishy than the Spearow. No, Spearow is also really squishy. That has 50 HP and just a single defense, same as these other guys. We'll figure it out. And yeah, what all other stuff do we want to pick here? I don't think we care about these things. Instead, we could let's just field the Hoppip here. And yeah, let's wait until after the Spearow fight to make some more decisions here. We can at least pick up these that are doubles and at least have something more to play at. And hello everybody, we are playing Pokemon Ultra Chess. It's a free-to-play strategy game. You can play in your browser, and no installs required. You just play straight into the game here. Link is in the description down below if you want to try it out for yourself. And yeah. You have a certain amount of gold, you buy units, the theme is Pokemon, so 3 of the same units evolve, and Pokemon have different kinds of tags, which makes them more viable to do different kinds of strategies. So flying, which we are going for, has a lot of survivability in them, which means that they are good at getting the most out of each Pokemon here. And yeah, we still have one more round before we need to decide which lane we truly want to go in. But I think flying looks good for us. We have 2 Zubats, 2 Fearows, and a Hoppip. And flying is decent in the early game, so I'm eager to get ahead and go for that. But if we get another Mareep, if we get another Azurill, or another Fennekin, I'm not against wielding those on the battlefield, at least in the early game. But yeah, we very much want to have one of our Pokemons evolved here. And getting that Golbat is good, making this Muscle Band is great. And let's see, what more do we want to take here? Sure, let's take one of these fossils. That can make us make another typing later. I'm going to do some rerolls here just because I want to have the most amount of power on the board now when we go into the PvP fights. And having 4 Pokemon, put this Muscle Band on this Spearow here, it's probably going to be sold pretty soon. And a crit chance thing also. Having the most amount of power on the board when we start to play against other people is very crucial if we want to win the early game. Winning the early game means that we are getting streak money, and there are several ways to get money. You can get money from items that grant you money but don't grant you power. You can get items for having a lot of money, and you get money for winning streaks. And let's just skip this song, this is boring. And getting the winning streak is a certain way to gain. It's a way to gain money while you also gain power. So we are sacrificing interest by going for a more long-term survivability strategy. Also, let's replace Hoppip with you since you have higher base health and base stats. And there's also something to be said for not keeping this Spearow around for too much, because it causes us to find more wild Pokemon, which we might not actually want. So that's why I'm giving the items to the Spearow, so it's an easy sell down the line. And yeah, we are sadly fighting a player that has a lot more power on the board than we had, so yeah, we lost our tiny streak there. And now we need to do something else if we want to focus on this early game here. We could, for example, I guess we probably want to try to get Flying 4 online, and we'll also need to at every point consider, is the Braxian actually good enough? I'm gonna sell these Azorils at least, so we can get back up to 10 gold, so we can at least make some interest. Yeah, we are struggling against other players that have more suitable Pokemon for their synergies. We only have one evolution in the synergy we're going for, and we are not getting the spawns we need here. We need to spend some money rerolling here if we want to catch up. So I am going to do that. We are gonna spend some of our potential income to gain current power. Torchic is a better frontliner than the Hoppip is backliner, so it's just an overall better bird. Putting that in there. Okay, now we're fighting a baby composition. So we're no longer getting a losing streak either. So after this, we need to get back up on our horse to be able to actually continue here. Let's sell these Mareeps. It's a PvE fight now. No, next fight is PvE fight. Smoke screen. We already do smoke screens, or I guess we can make a mana scarf. But yeah, we need more suitable flyers. And whatever we can gain evolution stuff is okay. Let's see. Okay, this team is a lot better. I need to have a thinking on who to put the Muscle Band and the Razor Claw on, but I think this team now is a lot better than it used to be. So we have max Archeops, we have max Zubat, so they are good now. We also have sound synergy for Zubat and Woobat. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, it's a sound synergy just giving additional attack. Braxian, but you're giving Torchic synergies if you go in. Gyarados fight. Okay, let's sell you and Pidgey just to get a little bit more interest. Hoppip doesn't want items, that's just easy. Maybe we just keep the items for the unique we get. We're gonna get a unique after this Gyarados fight, so it's just probably the correct thing to just keep the items we have for that guy, and maybe make a mana scarf if that makes sense. Okay, or we could give it a red orb. No, we should have the red orb. Yeah, we could give it the red orb. We probably don't want ground on in this case anyway. Try to hit this portal maybe, or one of the other portals that has a flying, but this one will be perfect for us. So yeah, we had the first priority to get it, and we got it. Okay, which Pokemon would we actually like here? There's so many flyers, it's really hard to decide which one we should try to hope for. And we get access to Mantike, which is not something I'm too fond of. We would need Water Synergy to actually make it pay off. Meteor, that's too much text for me to read. Or this Comaraunt, shoot an Arracuda with full PP at the target, dealing special damage to target. Okay. I don't know if this guy is good or not, but I like the fact that we can try to make a lucky egg and give it to this guy and have Pikachus. Pikachu missile launcher. that seems like a fun thing to try to go for. And yeah, you are just a better Pokemon. I'm gonna give the scaling to Archeops, since they already are a frontliner with higher what you call it, higher base defense, so it's likely to have more health left after building stacks. Yeah. And Amora will give us a magnet we can utilize to make a blue orb if we want to. And yeah, I'm just gonna give items to this guy and hope that it's fun. And if it's not fun, we can always sell this guy, gain a lot of cash, and utilize the items at the legendary we're gonna get at stage 19. Okay, so we have somewhat of a game plan. No, I was supposed to give this guy a lucky egg so we can have Pikachus. Anyway, it's probably fine. But this guy should be our highest damage guy now. He should crit, he should just deal lots of base damage, and every now and then he should make these Arracudas and Pikachus. Yeah. It looks like it's kind of working. The Arracudas isn't really doing that much, but they are increasing our survivability by making the opponents have to target more stuff. I think I want attack speed stuff if I can choose. I couldn't choose, then I think we want that thing. It's increased amount of attack. So the survivability we gain from being flying, which everybody is gonna fly away every time they are taking damage, we should be able to deal more damage overall. I really want to reroll just so we can get more power by having a combo skin rather than Torchic. But I think it's wiser for us to start building interest. Then again, we are at 4 victories in a streak, so it's also wise for us to try to keep that streak going. It's harder to guarantee continuing a streak, so yeah. Also, preparing for both scenarios is probably finer. If we can win, we get free money from streaks. If we don't win, we can gain money from interest instead. And there is a guy that is undefeated. That's the guy that beat us with the rocks. Rocks counter flying. So yeah, we can't really depend on our team to. Calm Mind Drifloon. Okay, so I'm gonna buy these guys just because if we ever sell the Comaraunt, this red orb is gonna be really good at a Pokemon that doubles its attack every now and then. Okay, we are crushing this ground guy, which is awesome. Awesome, yeah. So this sound flying combo is actually pretty dope. I guess that's why I'm always losing to those Chatoot builds, because we are, yeah, Chatoot. We should have, instead of went for a flying portal, we should have went for a sound portal, because it has a 1 in 4 chance of being Chatoot, and just getting additional attack and attack speed and everything is really, really good. There is... I don't think there are enough other sources of flying Pokemon that we can reliably make Flying 8 Sound 4. So yeah, we can make another Razor Claw, another crit chance item for the legendary, or we can make another red orb for this future Driftloon upgrade thingy. Let's see. Reroll just a little bit. Dratini is probably good. Yeah, don't reroll anymore now. Okay, so Golbat and Zubat, they seem to be doing the most heavy lifting here, because their thing is that whenever they use their abilities, they give stats to the entire team. And them giving the stats to the entire team matters a lot, because our entire team tries to survive for as long as possible by flying around the map. So the sound upgrade is really good for us. And there's a Pikachu. There's a random Pikachu. Awesome. Are we actually winning this one? We are. I thought we were gone for sure, but yeah, that increased survivability really matters. And yeah, because at the end of that, we probably had like 40 damage on the Comaraunt because of all of these activations. You know what we need? We need Zubat to stay alive longer than he currently is. So we need to exchange this around. I think a Skip Bloom is probably worse at tanking than a Dratini, because the Dratini just has more defense naturally. Has more bulk. Okay. Oh, we're fighting a top tier Lapras here. Fully kitted out, and it's gonna do AoE damage into our entire team here. But if we can just summon enough Barracudas to keep it occupied, maybe we can make it work. just produce more stuff for the Lapras to fight, so it doesn't fight the actual damage dealer here. Yeah, it has like 43 damage here. And the Pikachus. Ah! Okay, this guy, it looks so derpy, but it's actually good. What's the tactic? Launch Pikachus at the enemy. Okay, it's no good. No good options for us there. I'm just gonna try to take this special defense item. We can make amulet coins. It's a little bit late for amulet coins. We have so much gold. I did not been paying attention to how much gold we got there. Buy more XP. Put the Driftloon in. They're gonna be so nice when they are doubling their attack. That's already buffed a lot by these guys. We need to evolve them. Watrel, okay. Are you better than the Torchic? Yes, you are. Get in there. So yeah, like to really understand why we are performing good here, we need to understand what we're trying to do. The thing, did they have 2 of those Sharpedos? How did that happen? Anyway, so what we are doing is that we are trying to survive as long as possible, build tons of attack and stuff with these music Pokemon, and that's the entire plan. You had aquatic because you also have aquatic. Maybe that's better than the Watrel. Just to get a tiny heal and a tiny battlefield-wide nuke. Yeah. Okay, so since my strategy is to build a lot of damage on a lot of stuff, and that stuff to survive until the end game. Okay, this counters our strategy, because they try to take us out before we get our stuff online. But yeah, just getting more stuff on the battlefield is gonna be good for us. And okay, we actually won that. And they're out, so we don't need to care about what they were trying to do anymore. I think they got lost and tried to build too much other stuff than just wild, because they also have flying and light synergies, and you need to focus on just building attack and attack speed when you're doing that. So that's why they lost. Okay, Lugia fight. Let's buy XP. Yeah, we have a 10 victory streak now. Sound flying is a really sound combo. And it's been brought to my attention that the sound has been, the background noise, background music has been a little bit loud in the last few videos. So I have been making some changes to the audio. I hope it's better now. If it is, please consider telling me in the comments if it's better or if it's worse, because I really want it to be some kind of background music here, so when I'm not speaking, it won't be just an awful lot of silence. Do we want any of those? I don't think. I think I just want to go for a flyer now. Get one of these flying portals. And hopefully we get a really good one, but there are also a lot of good ones to take to choose from. If we get Rayquaza, I really want to see if the green orb is what we want, but we didn't get Rayquaza. Okay, then the question is, do we take Meloetta? Or do we take, we can take Arceus. Arceus is both flying, sound, and aquatic. So that opens up for us to also pick another sound Pokemon, giving us attack speed. Yeah! That's probably it. Okay, I want to do that. So we're doing this so we can get to Flying 8, while having the option to also get to Sound 4 once we get to level 9. I hope that makes sense. Idea of getting to Sound 9 is we get increased attack speed on our entire team whenever one of the 4 Pokemon we have that are counting as Sound Pokemon are using their abilities. Currently we're just gaining raw attack every time that happens, so and that's also good, but just getting like that, Pikachu is gaining attack. Yeah. Okay, so we are building wide, and we're giving everything attack. Okay, that's pretty cool. Sound is probably also very good combined with Bug. You got like Cricketune and those kind of Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, Drifloon isn't really doing anything, probably because they can't survive until it matters. But yeah, okay. Getting to sound 4 or getting to 9 Pokemon on the pitch is probably important for us, but we also need to just like take care of the stuff we actually have on the battlefield, because it doesn't matter that we have a lot of stuff on the battlefield if that stuff doesn't really do anything. So we need stuff to survive until they can pick up that increased amount of bulk. I'm gonna make another green orb. I can make another red orbs, green orbs, blue orbs. I want to take this item if I can. If you can't take that, I want to have another muscle band. And we could. Awesome. The reason I wanted this item is that it gives us 20% more HP to work with in form of shields, so we can survive for longer. I'm gonna put Arceus up in front, just because he is a guy I'm expecting to survive for long. And I'm just gonna give this red orb to this Drifloon, since I want them to... Oh yeah, we're trying to build We're trying to build... we're not getting Crobat. I'm trying to build XP so we can field this Igglybuff because I want Sound 4. We probably want something else. Ideally, we want one of the epic Pokemon that has Sound. Yeah, I need to not have these guys be in front of the fighting when the fighting happens, because the fighting is the more exciting part of this game here. Buy some experience here. Again, I bought a little bit too much experience, so we are losing out on... ooh, yeah, we rather want to have Fueco than the Igglybuff, because it's higher tier, and it also fire synergy for us for the Torchic. And at some point we need to replace something with the Flashinder, if we can get that. And then having the final sound Pokemon be fire also makes them immune to the thing that Flashinder does, which is they do a bombing run on the entire battlefield and ignite everything. Okay, you ended up with 38 attack. I don't think that's good enough to just completely rely on you. So... I'm just trying to think if we should prioritize to have one of these sound Pokemon that also has some kind of crowd control ability in them, just to make stuff last longer. Okay, here's that lucky egg we wanted, but I think I'm gonna take an aqua egg here. Reason is that I want our sound Pokemon to activate their abilities as often as possible, as fast as possible. So Zubat is now going to start with a lot more mana, and every time they cast a spell they're going to regain 20 mana, which is a lot of the mana they need to cast those abilities. Also gonna just level up here so we can feel the Fueco, and now we have Flying Sound Fire. I didn't really intend for Arceus to change his abilities, but I guess it's fine. Okay, it didn't quite work this time. It's because the opponent had a lot of unknowns. But unknowns, they don't get the same unknowns every turn, so yeah, we can't. They can't rely on those reliably. Okay, Ditto is good. We need to restructure our team because we are starting to get close to lethal. Okay, the dream would be to actually get that Flashinder. Okay, we can take some Torchics. Some more Tortinis, I guess. This guy is heavily into ground, so as the longer the fight goes on, these guys are getting better, but we are also getting better the longer the fight goes on, because we are getting attack speed and raw damage on everything when our flyers, when our sound guys are increasing stuff here. But yeah, they took us in the end. We didn't get to take out this Groudon. That Groudon is gonna be annoying to deal with. Okay, attack speed is good. I'm just taking attack speed here. Probably Shiny Charm could have been better, just to guarantee that our frontlanders survive for 2 seconds longer. Okay, that's a good upgrade. You're never coming back. That's okay. I guess we sell this Waterroll and do another reroll in case we could have gotten another Drifloon. Okay, sell a Torchic, buy that thing. And I think we need this Zubat to just go ham and make opponents infatuated and just keep crowd control going here. So, and just increase everyone's attacks, attack speed, and yeah. Okay. Guaranteed top 4. Guaranteed top 4. That's something. That's ELO gain, hopefully. Or at least not ELO loss. And it's now a PvE fight, which means we have a little bit more time to find the stuff we want. Yeah. Do we care about making this Dusk Stone? Not really, but we can't really combine these items into anything else either, so I guess we just accept that we can give something 10% crit chance. Sure, have a slightly higher crit on this Drift Bloom. Okay, crits, steal mana, or smoke ball, or I'm gonna take this scope lens because we already built some crit on Drift Bloom. This guy also gives a lot more crit, so this could help Drift Bloom build until the end game. I don't know if it's decent, but it's at least something to do. And let's see here. Okay, we are not getting the Flesh Ender we need. So I guess we're just doing flying without the key Pokemon that made the flying work. But we do have. It looks like we have stuff that works here. So this Pikachu launcher here, Comaraunt, launching Pikachus every now and then, it just really makes us have that wide board, and having that wide board is looking to be really good. Okay, another Ditto, which means we can, in theory, get what we want here, but we don't. Okay, this looks to be the last fight. I'm just gonna make Dragonite here. Dragonite is a lot bulkier than Dragonair, and yeah, our strategy is just stay alive as long as possible, and flying is really doing that. And then our sound Pokemon are giving us more attack speed, and hopefully that should make us able to take out this Groudon by just being more stuff than the opponent, staying alive for longer, and just taking them out one by one here. Come on! Spawning Pikachus! Oh, it's so tanky though, it's so tanky! No! Oh, okay, I think we have one more shot. We need to take out that Groudon for it to work. What can we do? Their Groudon's in the back. We're not winning with the setup we have now, so we just need to make changes to it. Let's just try to just break through one side and see if that helps. I don't know if this makes sense. It probably doesn't. But yeah, we need to do something change here. So we put everything, we just change stuff around. The thing we did last time didn't work, so we're trying to make something else work this time. Maybe clumping ourselves up isn't the best thing to do, since this Groudon is attacking in a line. But yeah, he's just... Oh, okay. Drift Bloom, did you really save us there? Apparently, Yeah, cool. But yeah, the big star of this game here is this Pikachu Launcher Comaraunt here. He really carried the team through the mid game, and so he basically increased the amount of team presence we had the entire time. So enemies spent more time taking out these guys because yeah, we can't really see how much damage everything took. But yeah, it's just building the board wide, so the sound synergy came through, and yeah, that was a fun game. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Harbinger. We're playing Pokemon Chess. Link is in the description down below if you want to try it out yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.